Ryu performed squats every single day for 2 straight years. He never missed a session, pushing his body through rep after grueling rep. But his knees constantly ached, his legs refused to grow, and his lifting numbers remained stagnant. He assumed that because the routine was painful, he was making progress. He believed sheer volume would eventually pay off, unaware that his execution was making success impossible. Consistency applied to a flawed habit is just a recipe for self-destruction. To see exactly why his joints were taking a beating, we have to isolate the movement and look at the clinical mechanics. Observe the lower body under VOD. Knees caving inward places high-pressure stress directly on the joints. Next, lifted heels bleed kinetic power from the base. Finally, with a stunted half squat, upper leg muscles never reach tension required for growth. Because these 3 mistakes are repeated in gyms everywhere, most people are actually making themselves weaker with every session. Fixing this requires a complete biomechanical reset. We call this the warrior squat, a movement requiring absolute, deliberate control over the body. Set your feet exactly at shoulder width. Point your toes slightly outward to clear a path for the hips. As you descend, actively force your knees out over your toes. This eliminates any chance of an inward collapse. Throughout the entire movement, your heels are your anchor point. Keep them flat and glued to the ground at all times. Locking in these rigid mechanical standards stops the body from operating as a collapsing frame and turns it into a solid base. Then comes the depth. Drop your thighs until they are at least parallel with the floor. From the bottom, generate an explosive upward rise by driving force exclusively through your planted heels. This is the new baseline. Every single repetition from now on must look exactly like this. True physical power is only unlocked when wild momentum is replaced by perfect, deliberate mechanics. The first week is an immediate shock. Executing just 10 of these repetitions feels more exhausting than doing 50 sloppy ones because your body can no longer rely on joint bounce or momentum. By week 2, your nervous system begins to adapt. The glutes and quadriceps start to fire in a synchronized sequence rather than fighting against your knees. By week 4, you begin to access a level of explosive, foundational strength that previously seemed out of reach. Maintain the standard. Shoulder-width stance, knees out, heels flat, full depth, explosive heel drive. Bad repetitions steal your potential. Perfectly disciplined repetitions forge genuine strength. Look closely at your own daily physical routines. Your current repetitions are either building you up or quietly breaking you down. Drop whatever you are doing in this exact moment. Stand up and attempt just one flawlessly executed squat. Real strength is found in the discipline of a single, perfect repetition. Subscribe to RyuFitX.